morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. This is kind of a follow-up video after the second weekend of the World War II beta. I want to talk more about the weapon balance in World War II because we got a handful of new weapons and there's more to talk about. So if you've seen my other video, most of my impressions are pretty much the same as that. However, there are some few additions and tweaks that I would like to make. First of all, y'all are going to want to thank Beebs in the comment section below because for some dumb reason I ranked up the infantry division and I got Stalker, and then I used the M1941 again. I used it with quick draw and grip as well as a red dot sight, and that's obviously the gameplay behind you. And for some dumb reason, this gun actually worked for me. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like the CM901 from Modern Warfare 3. At first I hated it, but now I feel like it's okay. I still think it should probably be a 3-shot kill. I think that would be a little bit more beneficial because it does get beat by the STG a little bit, but I don't know, man. Something about it is just better. It's just better the second weekend, and it just drives me nuts, man. Drives me nuts. And while we're on the assault rifles, the M1 Grand and the M1A1 are fantastic weapons. We all know the STG is good, and I spent most of the second weekend playing with the M1A1 and the M1 Garand, and man oh man are they underrated, especially the M1A1. I saw when the M1A1 first came out that day, a whole bunch of YouTubers were like, oh, this gun kind of sucks, and Drifter even said, we all know this is the worst gun in the game. I was like, whoa, are you kidding me? I had so much success, so much fun with this weapon. I don't know if it's just my trigger finger kind of jives with the fire rate cap with it a little bit better than most, but I was having a lot of success. It is a really good mid to long range weapon. Same exact thing can be said with the M1 Garand. This one I had a ton of fun with. I played a really good game of war with it. I think it's, again, a really good mid to long range weapon. Really good recoil, really good damage. I do think the flinch is probably the biggest issue for me, as well as a little bit with the center speed. Like I said in that first video, I think the center speed could be increased a little bit. And I actually went back and I tried the LMGs again, and they still suck. They're still pretty bad. I mean, they're pretty bad all around. I mean, I know some of them are like 3-shot kills. I know some of them do a lot of damage, but they have a lot of recoil, not a lot of ammo, and not a good aim down sights time. They're just really bad to use all around, even still. I still think the fire rate caps on the pistols need to be increased. That new machine pistol I've heard is very good. I actually used up all of my tokens before I could actually unlock that, unfortunately. The new Thompson submachine gun is very good, and I kind of don't understand the submachine guns. I think the submachine guns, at least for me, are the most inconsistent of the classes. It's weird because this is an SMG dominant game, but what's the difference between the PPSH, the Type 100, and the Thompson? Like, I don't know what their roles are supposed to be. And the most inconsistent SMG of them all has got to be the WAF submachine gun. It has the most recoil, even with the grip. It's the most inconsistent time to kill. It's just, I don't understand how everybody loves that gun. I mean, it's great for close quarter combat situations, but it runs out of ammo so quickly, and it's just ridiculous. I'm not a big fan of it. It's probably like the Vesper. I wasn't a big fan of the Vesper either, even though everyone said it was OP. Moving on to the shotguns, I don't know what it was, but I feel like in weekend 2, the shotguns were a little bit worse, specifically the pump action. I just feel like I wasn't getting as many one-shot kills without the incendiary rounds. It was really weird. It's like they nerfed the regular ammo, and I don't think they changed it to where the incendiary rounds were not the default. They were always the default for me. It's really weird. I think the shotguns could use just the slightest buff. I mean, I don't know. I think they should get a little buff. I think they need a little bit of love, especially that double barrel shotgun. The double barrel shotgun, if you are not using the incendiary rounds, you're dead. You're basically dead. It is the worst gun. It's the worst shotgun, I should say. And I heard a lot of people are having trouble with the kind of brekkie shotgun without the incendiary rounds. So maybe shotguns just need a buff all around. I don't know. All of the sniper rifles felt really great, especially that new one. I forget exactly what the real world equivalent is, but the newest sniper rifle that we got, I was having a ton of success with, a ton of fun with, especially in the war game mode as well. But I had a bunch of fun with those sniper rifles. Really, really a good time. Though I will say, there is a slight increase of quick scoping, and not the good kind, kind of the shady, were you even aiming at me sort of quick scope, and that is something that we're going to need to take a look at, hopefully in the future. Just so you know where I'm coming from, I got every single weapon max rank during this beta. I know, I'm stupid, except for the LMGs, of course, because they are garbage. I got all of the SMGs, assault rifles, sniper rifles and shotguns, all max rank. Talking about the overall time to kill and kind of gunplay here, I feel like there's something nuanced. I feel like there's something not quite right here. Obviously, the time to kill is a little bit on the slow side. I think it's on the slow side for sure. It takes at least 3, 4, 5 bullets, 6 bullets to kill people at most ranges, as opposed to the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty Ghosts, where it usually takes 3 to 4, period, and maybe 5. I prefer the faster time to kill, but that's just me. But the problem that I think I'm having with at least the SMGs for sure is that I'm having trouble counting my shots. And I really do think it is because of that hit marker sound. And I know Michael Condrey sort of addressed this in the end of the Weekend 1 beta. However, he said that we're working on new hit marker sounds, and it kind of made me stop and think, wait, does he think the actual sound is wrong? Because it's not the sound of the hit marker that's wrong, it's how frequently it's being played. It's not being played with every hit you get on target. It's not overlapping like it should. It is playing one full hit marker, and after that audio is done, it's playing another one if you get a hit after that first audio is done. If you get 2 shots on target within that one hit marker audio, you're only going to hear that one hit marker sound, and that is very bad for feedback. It really comes into play with those higher rate of fire weapons. It's really difficult to count your bullets. It's really difficult to see, was that guy weak on health, or did I just actually get 1 shot on him, or did I get all 4 shots on him, but it only played 1 or 2 hit marker sounds. It's one of the most inconsistent, weird things I've ever come up against in Call of Duty. If those hit marker sounds overlapped themselves, I would be able to hear how many shots I got on target and feel the actual time to kill, and I think that's my problem with most of the SMGs. I don't think it's a problem with the actual SMG balance, because I feel like they're all pretty usable, very usable in fact, except I feel like that feedback loop, that audio loop, is just not quite there. It's not quite good enough. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys with the weapons and the weapon balance and the time to kill and all that sort of good stuff. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. What weapons did you like? What weapons did you not like? What modes did you like? What modes did you not like? And what was the time to kill for you? And did you notice that audio issue as well? Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.